Hey guys, Devall here with an all-new unboxing special here on ToyWorldOrder.com. Now, I love to do these specials when I get very cool stuff from great friends and great fans in the mail to kind of show off what has shown up. Unfortunately, I am box cutterless. I don't know what I did with my handy-dandy box cutter, which probably does not bode well for anyone else in this house. There might be someone hiding in my basement with it, waiting to, you know. Probably not. But we're going to attempt to open these by hand. This first box actually comes from Christopher Beasley, a good friend of mine, who has been finding some cool stuff and basically boxing it up and sending it to me. He's always finding really cool stuff, and he sent me a nice message on Facebook and said, "Hey, I found this great stuff I'm going to send to you." So I'm really excited to see what you think of it. So let's see what Christopher actually sent. Open and tape by hand. Not how I like it. Not like I like to do these. Oh no, there's one in the middle. There's one in the middle. Let's see if I can get that off there. There we go. All right. All right. Now inside this box from my good friend Mr. Beasley is a few puzzles, which are always very cool. Put this box inside here. Some very cool puzzles. Both Muppet Babies. This one's very cute. It's Kermit, Gonzo, Animal, and Fozzie taking a bath in the tub. That's kind of cute. These puzzles are always great if you find these kind of puzzles and they're complete. They're really fun to kind of get the measurements of the puzzle. Go out and buy a frame, and you could literally you could literally put them together in the frame, and you don't have to glue them down or nothing. You could actually just pretty much set them, and they'll set against the glass if you put something behind the actual puzzle to lift it up against the glass. They never really fall apart. It's worked so well for us. We've had a couple problems, but this is a cool puzzle though. And the next one is actually Kermit, Scooter, and Fozzie all playing a Wild West imagination. Imagining a Wild West. Muppet Babies was always one of my favorite cartoons. It's a show that I still wish to this day would be released on DVD and Blu-ray from Disney, since Disney owns the Muppets now. The problem is they use so much music in that show that much like the 60s Batman series that just now is getting ready to come out on DVD and Blu-ray, trying to get the clearance for a lot of the music. Not that Batman had a lot of music, but trying to get all the clearance kind of falls into that same category of something we may not see on those formats for many, many years to come. It took the 66 Batman series decades to come out on those formats. So hopefully one day we'll see Muppet Babies, but these are very cool. Also in here, let's see what else is in here. We've got some a couple of cute little books. Carrie will love these. Carrie loves the little kid books, but a couple of Jim Henson Muppet Baby books for Animal. I want to do that with the animal on the cover, which is kind of cute. These were just big kind of preschool books that kids, they were big block books. Very hard cardboard that could pretty much stand up, kids chewing on them and stuff. These are really, in my eyes, these are really highly collectible. These are very cool to have because they are a little piece of history from the 80s and such that you wouldn't see. And of course, these were actually done in 2003, which is kind of interesting. But still, very nice to have because you don't really see a whole lot of Muppet Baby items come out anymore. The other one here is Fozzie, I Want to Have. Which is another great-looking, cute little kids book, and the illustrations and such in here are very cute. Kermit with a little cheetah playing connect the dots, and Piggy with a bear camping out. Just cute little stuff like that. These are really cool books, and can't wait to show these to Carrie because she's gonna just go aww and gush all over these. So that's very cool. Also in here are a couple of Disney tapes. The original motion picture soundtrack to Beauty and the Beast on cassette tape. Kids, this is what we listened to in the 80s. These were after records and 8-tracks. You don't know what records and 8-tracks are, do you, kiddies? That's all right. And the other one is Walt Disney's Alice in Wonderland read-along on tape. And I actually think I have this book, so I think I now have the tape to go with it. So very cool. A couple little cool cassette tapes. I have a whole huge collection of licensed character cassette tapes, which have always been fun. And then the last thing in this book is actually really cool. And I know Carrie's going to have a friggin' cow over this, but it's actually a very big stuffed baby Kermit. And I'm not sure what he's stuffed with. sounds like they stuffed him with some kind of peanuts, but a very big stuffed Kermit, baby Kermit, who's very cool. And so again, I can't wait for Carrie to see this because she's going to fall in love with him. And it'll brighten her day. So, I mean, you guys that have followed us know that just recently Carrie lost her father to cancer, and it's been a rough year for us in the Devall household. And little cute stuff, little gifts like this, actually do really help and really do brighten her day. And as she still doesn't feel up to being on camera as of yet, she does want me to tell everyone she sends her love and thanks, and especially during all this hard time, and just all the great wishes and great love that the fans have sent her. So I thank you all for that, and I thank Christopher this stuff. This stuff's very cool. So we'll set Mr. Beasley's gifts over here. This next one actually is from my buddy Alvy Armstrong, and this actually was a trade that I did. I've spoken very highly on David Devall's Toys and Collectibles, that I was kind of getting out of Master Universe Classics, that I was going to pretty much sell or trade everything that I had off, just because, not that I dislike the line, it's just that I got behind, and it's not something, I don't have deep pockets to catch up, and there's a lot of figures. And if I really want to see them, I'll go over to my buddy Pixel Dan's house and just look at the whole collection, since he has every one of them. So if I want to see them that bad, I'll just go over there and hang out for a little bit and go, oh, this is cool, and that's it. I'm cool with it. But I actually traded off my Battle Cat from Master Universe Classics to Alvy for some very cool items that he had listed on that he was looking to get rid of, and so we worked out a deal. And again, no handy dandy box cutter, must peel tape off with hand. I am the champion. Not really, it's not that hard. But in here, in here, actually, very cool items. These are all complete with the boxes, and they've never been put together, but actually is the Cops and Crooks Dragster in box, which is very cool, which is one of the Cops and Crooks vehicles that I don't have this small vehicle. Another one is actually the Cops and Crooks, the Air Speeder, and I have the good guy version of this vehicle, which I can't remember its name, but I have this, the good guy, but I didn't have the bad guy version of the Air Speeder. So this was another vehicle I needed, so it was very cool. And then I actually got, he was loose on his card, and unfortunately he is missing his accessories, which they're not really that difficult to track down if I really want them. But Nightmare from Cops and Crooks, who was a very cool, very neat figure, who basically had his head, like a lot of stuff on him could remove. His wrist could be removed. He had different weapons he could put on his hands and stuff. It's a very neat figure. And again, he is missing his weapons, but he was new on package, and he's in just beautiful shape, of course, because he's never been, he's never been taken off. But his head actually is a firing missile, so it actually would, it's actually spring loaded, and it actually does have a little cap point in there, as well as the little pivot piece here. So when you launch him, you can put his head down and launch him. Oh wow! And I broke him. Well, that was I didn't see that coming at all. That's not Alvy's fault. That's my fault actually. But you get the picture. It's a very cool figure. One that I'll now have to find a replacement head for, because I didn't see that happening. That's sad, isn't it? Ah, well. The real thing that I really wanted was the vehicles, and the vehicles are a plus. So thank you to Christopher Beasley. Thank you for my buddy Alvy. Don't worry, Alvy. That's my fault, brother. that's what happens when you get rowdy with your toys, and apparently that's what happens to 30-plus-year-old plastic when it hits a table. It shatters. I think I can fix him, though. So no harm, no foul. I think that I might be able to fix most of his head. We'll see. Yeah, it happens. What do you do, right? But there you go, gang. Until next time, until I get some more cool stuff in the mail from great fans and great friends, tune in next time to see what I unveil on the next unboxing special. Until next time, gang, make friends with people, because you never quite know what you'll get hooked up with. Take care, guys.